How you doing, guys? Welcome to another unboxing with Chantel. Today I have Trudvang. I'm not sure whether I'm even saying that correctly, but Trudvang Legends. My German isn't very good, so maybe someone with better German or Nordish background can help me out. Anyway, received this week. Very excited. I wasn't actually expecting it quite so early. It has been about 2 years in the making to get this. So this was through Simon. And I'm pretty excited about it. It's a bit of an adventure game. So let's start by unboxing and we can have a bit of a look at it and a bit of a discussion as we go. As per usual, I've got the trusty knife for this occasion. There we go, there we go. Oh, I needed a bit more. And, yep, and yep. Alright, so there we go. So, I'll get you guys into the picture. And here it is. You can start to see the board game itself. And this is a board game, it's not just a minis kind of game, it's a board game. A bit of an adventure game. Oh, you can't see me. There you go, box, yep. Now that I've thrown everything away, that's just how I roll, that was upside down. Alright, so this is the game itself. So you can see here on the front we've got some really cool looking artwork. I really like this big guy, he's pretty cool. Really excellent artwork, I really love this kind of stuff. I don't know about you, you might think this kind of artwork is a bit over the top, but for me, I love that kind of fantasy style. It's a really cool looking guy in the middle here, I love that kind of stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing what the miniatures look like because I know that there's some stuff in there that's like that. So this is, yeah, so that's that. So if you have a look at the back, you can see how the game is, what's in the box. Always like to see that, that's really cool. You sort of know what it is. I mean, I know because this is a Kickstarter and I know what was in it. So what we'll do now is I'll take this knife again and I'll get rid of this plastic. Take that off. Oh, there we go. Come on, you can do it. And that plastic is on there. There we go. Alright. So, a bit of a sheet that I can take away from there. I'll put that over to the side. And now, once again, if you buy this, I guess as a retail box, you will have this information on the back. So that's really handy. It does say here, just for your reference, if you're looking at buying it in the future or you have it yourself or you're waiting for it, it does say here 120 minutes per adventure. So it's not per person, but per adventure. It's for people who are 14 years and older, and it is a 1 to 4 player game. So that's the style that we have. And it is a little bit of a choose your own adventure kind of style in a way, from what I understand. There is adventures that you go on and you slot different cards into the board, and that kind of indicates how the adventures unfold. So they're kind of a little bit sort of tiered, I suppose. So you choose one thing, it might take you to a different thing, and then it sort of progresses you through. So there's our box there. I'll leave that just there. I might get rid of this plastic. There we go. Get it here, free content. So you get a free content thing there. We've got, and I won't open all of this up, but these look like they're, as it says, adventure sheets. So adventure sheets, and this is obviously the different things that you can engage with in those adventure sheets, if I can say it. So there's that, I'll put that down there. And then we've got a bit of a legacy aspect to that, so that'll open up. So I won't show too much. Hopefully, I'm not showing things that you shouldn't see. So I'll make sure you don't. If there's things that are a bit more legacy based, I'll make sure you don't see those. So here's you pop out kind of counters and whatnot. I didn't back the whole lot. I just backed the basic game. I just wanted to. I enjoy this kind of game, so for me, it was more about just having the game. And that's what I was talking about there. So this kind of unfolds different things at different stages. So this has the story and the phases. So, you know, I haven't read the rules, so don't take my word on how this all works, but there is a certain way that this game actually plays. So yeah, this is the bit that I'm really excited about, because it kind of means that every game that you play of this is going to be individualized and unique. So you can see here you've got your little plastic sleeves, and you put cards in here to determine what the adventure is going to be like. From my understanding, as I say, I haven't read the rules and I haven't necessarily played the game at this point, obviously, because I've just received it. But the game itself, from what I've seen on Kickstarter, is that way inclined. So, not sure what they are, but I'm sure someone else will know. It looks like player boards. Then we've got a whole bunch of cards in here. I'll just grab one or two. So they're feats. Another feat. So all sorts of, anyway, there's a whole bunch there. We won't go into what that is. But they look like they're the different characters, so they will be very useful as you build out your characters. And then we've got some nice little bags there with some bases for your characters. And then you've got the story cards on this side that you obviously will unfold how the story sort of happens. So, rule book, it's always handy. So, then we've got a very large book of Saga, which is sealed, and we'll keep it sealed. And then I'm assuming, and this is what we all love about CMON, is the miniatures. So I'll move the box out of the way for this. I don't seem to have enough space here. Put this down here. So this is what I'm excited about, and if you saw the other side of where I'm sitting, you'll understand why, because I love miniatures. Miniatures, I love to paint them. I enjoy that. I'm not saying I'm good at it, but I enjoy it. So here we go. Here's some. So as you can see here, you've got. Let me have a look before I say that. I'm assuming that these are more of your actual characters that you can play. So these grey ones are the characters you play. Then you've got the different enemies that you come up against. So these look like, you know, some sort of skeletal warrior. You've then got these bigger boss type ones. So this is a little ship. So I guess when you're going on the map, you use this to go across water. Then you've got, you know, these fairly large looking miniatures. I cannot wait to have a go at painting one of these, because this is spectacular. That is cool. What do you think, Eli? Is this cool? I've got my son Eli on the camera behind there, and this one is definitely one that I'd like to have a look at. Like I said, there's some, if I can get that back in, might have another go at that at another point. So there we go. This guy was on the front. He's on the front, I should say, just here. And I really like this miniature. I would definitely have a go at painting that, because that looks awesome. Love to see what I can do with that. So that's another cool one. And here we have some sort of drake or dragon, a winged serpent, so to speak. He looks cool too. I'm really into these. Yeah, so you got a minotaur type looking critter. You've got some sort of a lion, demonic lion maybe, I don't know. Anyway, and then you got some goblin looking guys, maybe gnomes or goblins depending on what you're into. All right, so as I said, this is a basic package. It really is. You know, I know there's a lot more content that they rolled out, but I didn't subscribe to that. So I just got the basic package. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. It's a game I really would like to have a bit of a go at. It is more of an adventure type of a game, so as you can see, there's a fair bit of content here to get through. Yes, even at a basic level, this is actually going to be a lot of hours of play, and really excited to have a bit of a delve into this and seeing what Simon has come up with, really, because as I said, it's been a couple of years. I know there's been some issues with we had to go through a bit of a stage when they were developing it to reformat the gameplay because the gameplay wasn't working so well. I know Eric Lang was involved in the initial parts of that as well, but obviously he's moved on from Simon, so I don't know what that means with this game as well. But I'm hopeful that this will be a really great game to play and that we'll be able to do some great things with the miniatures and paint them up and really showcase the great artwork that people have created there. Thank you very much for watching, and till next time, see you later.